Hello, all things Hadar, and welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly and greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new here, welcome. We're so glad that you have joined us. We hope that the readings resonate with you and that you decide to become a part of our channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you guys so much for your continued support and for your being here. It is all greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, guys, only take what resonates, leave the rest. For those of you who are new, if you're wanting to find out more about me, how I work, how I read, and if you're wanting to know any more information about me and what I do, my business, then you can check that information out in the description box below. Okay, without any further ado, we are going to get going. These are the decks that I was shown to pull for today. I do apologize for the setup. You know, things are, I'm not at home. I'm out of town, so you know, we make do with what we can. So sorry you got the cord in the view, and you can see part of the stuff I'm having to make do to hold my camera stand. And also I will try to remember not to do this, not to touch the table, because again, this is not how I'm normally set up. But anyway, all right. We are going to get going. These cards, in case I did not say it, or these decks, I may or may not use. Some, all, none. I just never know until I get going. So let's just see. Okay. Where are we beginning, please? Thank you. All right, all decks have been pre-shuffled, but I do like to shuffle on camera just so that you can see that decks have been shuffled. And I do have to do these bigger cards this way just because they're just too big for my hands to be able to do it the other way. All right. What are we going to be talking about today with our All Things Hadar collective? I don't know. I just saw the word dreams. So I don't know who that may be for, but that's what came through. We'll see. Thank you. Could I get one more, please? Thank you. Oops. So the first one out was number 11, 1-1, and it is called Cosmic Connection. This one has always really, I find so fascinating because it's almost like this, and I'll show you in a moment, that this part of the card looks like a person sitting in, you know, a meditative position, right? Chakras lined up and everything. And then there's this part, which looks like, you know, crown, and then it continues on up. But when you put them together, to me, it's almost like a trick to the eye because it almost makes me think of like, an ant at first glance, and then it's like, oh wait, no. So it's interesting. It's an interesting card. I really like this one. Cosmic Connection, number 11. Cosmic Connection, number 11. And 25, we have patience. Patience. Maybe for some of us, we have to find our patience in a meditative state. Maybe we need, I don't like to say need. Maybe it would be beneficial for us to meditate on finding, having, maintaining aligned patience. Okay, let's see. All right. What else do we have? All right. What else? I'm getting privacy too, like protecting your privacy. So we have dreams and protecting your privacy that came out or came through to me. Now I don't know who that's for. Maybe they're connected, maybe they're not. Maybe they're for different people, but that's what came through. We have lovers on the table with number 21 and music. Lovers, number 21. And music, number 24. Lovers and music. Music can be a way of communicating, can be a way of giving and receiving information, messages, right? Let's see, where are we going from here, please? Okay, sorry guys. I'm getting to write that down. Okay, thank you. All right, where are we going from here? Where would you like us to pull in next? Okay. I'm getting that we're going to look at this patience for a moment. Not necessarily the others right now, but I'm just being guided to look at this patience. Let's get a bit more health, okay? And let's get one more, please. One flipped. Resourcefulness. Okay. All right, and flattery jumped out. We have birth on the bottom of the deck. Birth on the bottom of the deck. This is something that you are, will, or have been, or have worked on in regards to health. There is, we're being called for patience. Patience. You see here, she has a team. She has various people who are coming in to support, to help and assist. Okay. One is holding her wrist. One is pouring water over her. One is feeding her. So there may be people who are, maybe that's part of your spiritual team. Someone who's holding your hand and coaching. So they have a hand on her forearm or wrist. I'm not sure how exactly where you want to say that is. And the other is on her shoulder. So they're offering that support, could be offering an adjustment of some sort. And when I looked at the water being poured out, I got the word anointing in my head. And then, of course, this feeding. So we could be having somebody who is literally doing physical adjustments or physical support in some way that has to do with the physical body. We have someone who's doing the nutritional support to feed the physical body and to feed the spirit. Because what we eat, what we drink, what we ingest, what we do, all affect each other. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically, cosmically, intuitively, right? These all interact with each other. And then we have this other person doing this anointing, which could be some very spiritual work, spiritual healing, could be on the chakra system, could be on beliefs, could be, anything, just whatever that is for you. We have resourcefulness. And I like that this is, if you look at this, to me, it's almost like the sun and the sun. But it's a completely different perspective of the sun. than what you see on this one. And I would say it's like looking outside the box. It's the resourcefulness. Very holistic, could be, naturopathy, could be herbalism, could be combinations of whatever, could be in the box and out of the box that are being combined to help you and support you. And I'm hearing, the patience, being patient with yourself. Sometimes, we want things to change like that, right? I don't know about you, but I'm that way. And, when things have been building up for years and years, it can take time to undo things that we've done. Not to be discouraging. I'm just saying, sometimes it just takes longer than what we would want. And I am getting almost like, so you see, we have the word flattery. So here we have face-to-face conversation, and then it's like, but in the background, it's two-faced. Somebody who is talking behind your back about something. Maybe people aren't going to like the way that you are approaching your way of your health, of addressing your health, improving your health. Maybe you're not, maybe there isn't so much a challenge in your health as you're just wanting to do it differently. And there's going to be people who are going to be those naysayers, and, that they can have their opinion. That's their journey. You are your focus, and this is about you focusing with the self. All right. Let's look at the cosmic connection. Let's look at cosmic connection, please. Let's get some more on the cosmic connection. Thank you. Inheritance. I love that. We have discrimination on the bottom of the deck. I don't believe that this is meant in a negative context at all. I believe it's just saying using discriminating criteria, using your discernment, using your judgment, learning what works for you and is aligned for you and what isn't, and let go of what is not. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And inheritance, like I said, I love this. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our cosmic connection is our inheritance. I do believe also, though, again, with this discrimination here, it's like it is important when we start talking about period overall, but when we're talking about things that we are maybe newer to in this lifetime, cosmic connections, thinking cosmically, galactically, thinking soul family, thinking intuition, thinking, outside the box, right? It's important to utilize discernment and understanding, to be looking at things through truth, accuracy, wisdom, knowledge, right? Being in integrity within the self, because it's easy to be to feel like we're doing something that we should be doing and then find out, oh man, that was like so wrong. That wasn't aligned for me. I don't know how I didn't see that they were doing that. It's easy for us to get, and I did hear the word duped, when we just want to blindly follow along. So I do feel it's really important to make sure we're using our own discernment and our own judgment. This isn't meaning that the other person or thing or being or whatever is bad, right? Because here we tend to think of things in, it's good and bad, it's dark and light, it's this, that, everyone, everything, you're on your own, it's their own journey. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. You know what I mean? It's where they are in their journey. And I would say it's important to make sure you're not the one who is engaging in this two-facedness. Or if you've thought you were going to be friends with somebody, or you thought you were going to partner up with somebody for something, or you thought that, this, that, or the other, whatever the case may be, it's important to not run around bad-mouthing that person, that place, that thing, that environment, that experience, that whatever. Now, there's a big difference between bringing to light things that are, you know, it's a whole thing, right? It's a whole thing. Again, use your discernment. But there's a lot I could say about that, but I don't want things getting twisted and turned around to say and mean things that are not what I'm talking about. So we'll just leave it at that. Utilizing your discernment to ensure something is in alignment for you, okay? Can we get one of these for this cosmic connection, please? Oh, I thought that one was going to come out, but it went back in. There we go. Illusions. Illusions are at play, whether your own or someone else's. Call in clear vision. So again, see, we were talking about discernment. For the self. So whether this is you're creating illusions for yourself because you don't want to look at or face a reality of some sort, or whether this is, you know, someone else's illusions that they are, I just heard the word foisting out onto you, wanting you to see things in a way that works for their benefit, not necessarily for your own. Okay, what else do we have for what's going on here with the patience and the supporting cards? Could we get a little more, please? Thank you. Nice. We do have compensations for injustices. Now, considering that we're talking about patience, health, resourcefulness, okay, and then this flattery, this two-facedness, this talking behind the back, I feel like they're telling us that there is compensations for the injustices that have taken place. For those who have, and I've heard, inflicted upon others, you know, and because of that, you've had loss around something or some things that have to do with your overall health. And again, this doesn't have to mean strictly physical health. It can be health of any kind and combinations thereof. There will be compensation for the injustices. And again, there's this patience card. So the more people, places, environments, dynamics, facets, whatever you want to say, call, or combinations thereof that are involved, it can add to the time that we look at as waiting, right? Because there are things that have to fall into place. And again, everything is a ripple effect, right? So, you know, they are saying we understand that this is challenging and difficult, having patience, especially for some of you who have been waiting for years. But they're saying, hold on, because we have not forgotten. You are not forgotten. And I literally just heard the song in my head. I don't remember who sings it, but it's that hold on for one more day. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what the song is saying. It could be tomorrow. It may not be. You know, it could be whenever it's going to be, right? All right, let's look at the Lovers card, and then we'll look at, and I'll see, and that's music. So music, and there's messages in music for you. Now, for instance, that song, Hold On. And I would suggest listening to that song and see, you know, listen to it and read the lyrics, because it's about more than just the chorus. I can't even think of the words now, but there's a message for some in the lyrics to that song. So I would suggest, if you like, to go check out that song. All right, let's get some information on this Lovers deck, please, or deck. This Lovers card, please. All right, let's get some more. We have the Ten of Swords is what came out. Let's get some more on the Lovers. With the Ten of Swords here, this could be, for some of you, maybe this is the ending of a relationship that has to do with this, all of this over here. Could be almost like the two-facedness, because the one has swords behind her back and the other one is coming with roses. And again, it could be the other way around. Some can look like, oh, but see, I'm just such this great person, and here she is like that, and this person is like, yeah, but I really know you, and I've figured out now what's been happening. So I'm ready to defend myself. We are ending this now. This could be where you are, could be where you're going, and again, it could be something that you had to do in the past, and now you have something new coming. Could be that all three apply to you. Yeah, a victory. 6 of Wands. This is a victory for you. This is a win. Celebrate it. Celebratory victory. Let's keep going. Let's get some more on the Lover's card, please. Yeah, again with an ending. The Death card. This is a victorious ending of whatever this is. No, that's way too many. That's way too many. Some of you could have been caught up in a third party. Gosh, look at that. Some of you could have been caught up and found out about a third party situation. We have the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, and sandwiched in between that is the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups to me talks about a lot of grief, mourning, sadness, bereavement, going over and over in our head, like what went wrong? What is, how did this happen? How did I get here? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, oh yeah, do I have these? I did have them upside down. Well, not now, but when I didn't have them upside down when I was shuffling. I set them down upside down. So yeah, this could, so let's get a little more here. Can we get a little more? I do feel that for some of you, yeah, there's been a third party situation, but this has come to an end and a victorious ending for you. You have an ending and an ending. I mean, a finality. I don't know if that's really a word officially, but all right, let's get a little more, please. Can we get a little more? I do feel like the music is talking. Yeah, see, there's a brand new beginning. And now, because this came out basically in reverse, it was kind of off to the side a little bit. To me, this is saying, again, have the patience, because he's actually blowing the trumpet, okay? He's actually blowing the trumpet, which to me is saying, when this trumpet gets blown, it's the time for reviewing, the time for going over, trying to find that understanding, trying to heal, trying to this, trying to that, is done. When the horn is blown, it's time for that new beginning. And I feel like that's what they're saying, hold on, because this new beginning is coming. You are going to be free of this stuff. There is compensation for injustices. King of Swords. Again, could be a new love interest coming in. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. We're talking energies here. We're not talking genders. To me, the King of Swords, well, the suit of swords to me talks about truth, justice, swiftness, intellect. Somebody who's very smart, who's very wise, who thinks through things. Maybe, and look at that. I felt a split, and it was justice. And then we were shown strength. They're saying they get it. They know. And look at this. We have the Hierophant. Gosh, you guys, look at this. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a minute. So I felt the split in my hand, and I don't know if you know what that means. Like, there's times when you'll just be sitting with the cards, and there seems to be like a natural like split that happens. Like it can be like this, and then you're just, you know, shifting the cards around and whatever, or talking with your hands, which I tend to do. And then sometimes a natural split will come, and then it's like, sometimes I feel guided to look, and I do. Look at that. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, and I'll tell you right now, you got the Queen of Swords right there. And standing your ground. You can't make this stuff up. But we are getting here. Look, we understand. We know how challenging and difficult this has been for you. We know that you have had to pull on your inner strength, your courage, your bravery. We know that you have had to learn mastery, and you have had to learn how to master yourself. And we get that. Again, compensation for injustices are coming. It is happening. Okay? Compensation for injustices is happening. It is coming. We understand it has taken a great deal of strength for you in this endeavor. Okay? Then we come over here and I saw the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Wheel, and then the Queen. Okay? The Queen of Swords. We have the King of Swords. This is divine counterparts. Hierophant, to me, this is talking about things that are going by the books. These can be rules. It could be something legal. Maybe this person will come to you. Maybe they're going through their own legal things. Maybe you are. Maybe this ending up here was the ending of a marriage or a dissolvement of a business partnership. Whatever that is, there's rules that have to be followed. There are steps, order of steps to take in order for things to come through to fruition in a successful manner. Okay? The Hermit. Okay? This is when we've had to pull within. We've focused on ourselves here, or we will be, or we are, right? Depending on where you are in your journey. The Hermit is in introspection. This is, okay, how did I get there? What can I do for me to heal me? Heal my beliefs, heal my perspectives, heal my boundaries, heal myself from the inside out, correct? So there's that. And this pays off for you because then you have this Wheel of Fortune, and it is in the upright. Again, justice. Okay? New beginnings with the Judgment. We have justice, and you've got compensation for injustices. And then we have the wheel that's turned in your favor. And then here you are as the Queen of Swords, again, with this King of Swords. Something new. The King of Swords came out after the Judgment. Okay? Then we've got, you know what? Just keep standing your ground. You've got this. You've got this. It may not feel that way, but you've got this. Okay? You are moving on up and away from all of this. You're moving on to that which is better, that which is aligned and healthy and harmonious for you. Okay? Again, temperance, patience. Right? And then we had the Ace of Swords. Okay? Brand new beginning. Again, intellect, truth, a justice, speed, swiftness. A victory that is being offered. And you have victory here. Okay? So, wow. Yeah. That feels good, but it also feels very... like it's going to be important for you to ensure, again, that you're paying attention to what your body's telling you, what your heart is telling you, and your emotions, your feelings, what you're getting in your intuition and your spirituality. It's going to be important to really nurture yourself and support yourself as you go through all of these changes. Eating well, eating high vibrational foods. Look it up if you don't know what those are. Making sure you're drinking clean water, okay? Clean water. So that doesn't mean water, that means buying clean water. I'm not going to get into all of that. Oh, look at that. You got the sun on the bottom of the deck. You got the sun card. All right, so let's see. What else? What do we want? I don't feel like the music needs any interpretation because, as I said, they brought that song to mind. And I do feel that music can be quite healing. Now, here's the thing I will say about music. This doesn't mean to sit and listen to the sad songs. In fact, there's a song that has the word that says something about the sad songs. It's, well, you can if you want to, but how is that benefiting you? How is that going to help you? How is that going to help you to shift your reality if you are listening to sad songs, right? How is that supporting you in any way? Unless your goal is to hang on to the sadness. I mean, then of course it could support and help you in that. Let's see. There's listening to, and again, YouTube is a great resource. You have, or whatever music app platform or library that you have at your fingertips or available to you to go to or whatever. But, you have Hertz music. You have singing bowls. You have, what do they call it? Safiago. I can't ever pronounce it correctly. But, yeah, do a search on YouTube looking for positive music. Positive music, high vibrational, positive affirmations, Hertz, healing music, whatever you want to label that as, but there's plenty of options available to you. If you have a song or songs that speak to you, that put you in a great mood, then great, do that. Yeah, just I feel like the music can be something that's very beneficial for you. Even if it's listening to spa music or nature sounds, period, or nature sounds with instrumental music in the background. So it can be very, very healing for yourself, okay? And I do feel like this is together somehow. This cosmic connection and this new person coming in is somehow related and connected. Maybe a hint for you, if it resonates with you, to, be looking to raise your boundaries along with your vibrations, right? Because as we ascend and grow and change, many things about us change. Everything about us changes. And that means updating, upgrading, and up-leveling our boundaries as well. It's about managing our energy, protecting our energy, protecting our privacy. So, yeah, I feel like all of those are important. But anyways, guys, I feel like this has been a really great reading. I feel we have gotten some clarity, some steps here to do. Again, the resourcefulness, addressing and taking care of yourself, putting together your team, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whatever that makes up of the team. Try to shift your focus off of this sense of waiting and with doing of what you can do to heal yourself, bringing in healing music, joyful music, things that speak to you, that you find supportive, that you find healing, bringing that kind of stuff in for yourself. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Until next time, take care.